Hello, everyone, and welcome to Center 200 for NBL Canada basketball action between the St. John Riptide and Cape Breton Highlanders. My name is Dylan White. Alex McLeod, what's going on?
Too much. Great to be here. Great matinee action here between the Cape Breton Highlanders and St. John Riptide.
Highlanders coming off back-to-back victories.
Yep.
They're sitting in a playoff position right now. Alex, what can they do to secure that playoff spot over these last 4 games?
Well, they got to keep doing what they've been doing. Obviously, they dug themselves a big hole in Friday night's game against the Island Storm, but were able to battle back. They played some of their best basketball of the season in that second half. If they can keep that going forward for the next couple weeks, then they could be a dangerous team in the playoffs.
And that's really the thing that's been holding back the Highlanders all season is inconsistency. So if they can come out and play the way they did in the last game, then they're going to be a tough team to beat come playoff time if they make it in. For St. John, this is their final game of the season. It looks like they're sitting Anthony Anderson to start the game. We don't see Gabe Freeman in the lineup tonight. Likely resting their stars a bit in their final game. They already have second place secured in the Atlantic Division. But they're looking to end their season on a high note. It's going to be Addison taking the jump ball. And it's Campbell running the point for the Riptide. Addison at the elbow. Gets it over to Commons. Inside, Famutimi. Great defense there from Frazier to knock the ball loose. Frazier into the paint, and he'll draw the foul call on the floor.
Very soft call to open this game. Just barely touched him there, but the refs are going to be calling a tight one today.
And that's sort of consistent with the last game, too, Alex.
Yep.
They called it pretty tightly. Springer inbounds. He had a great game on Friday night. Woodfox, the three, he drains it. Booker Woodfox gets the Highlanders off to a good start. It's Campbell. Inside. Brown going to work on Springer. The left-hand hook, no good, but the tap-in from Famutimi falls for the Riptide. Frazier setting things up. Cedes it to Springer. Over to Woodfox. He dribbles left, and an inadvertent horn.
Not quite sure what that was.
Maybe something wrong at the scores table.
There's only 19 seconds gone off the game clock right now. That's not right.
Couple issues with the game clock. Trying to figure it out.
They just turned it off. Let's see if they can get it back and running.
We've mentioned before, Alex, the Center 200 scoreboard isn't really built for basketball games.
It is not, no. Only double digits for the score.
Yep. Shots on goal instead of fouls.
Shots on goal, yep. Period, not quarter. I mean, I guess period.
Timeouts left. They don't have that.
Yep.
The Eagles, of course, eliminated from the playoffs, so it's just the Highlanders here at Center 200 right now. And Alex, the Highlanders really stepped it up on the defensive end in their last game against the Island Storm.
Yeah, they kind of struggled in the first half defending the three ball. They gave up 10 threes in that first half, but they really locked down from behind the arc in that second half, getting out on shooters, getting back in transition. They really showed that they can compete with the better teams in this league, especially on the defensive end of the floor.
And we're just about ready to get back underway. Springer will inbound. He was a big part of that defensive effort on Friday night. Also hit 3 threes, I believe, in that second half to get the run started. And it looks like we're good to go. 11:08 left on the score clock. Frazier can't hit the 3. Rebounded, though, by Walker. He kicks it out to Woodfox. Off the dribble. Can't get it to fall. The rebound snagged by Commons, and he'll take it up. Famutimi, the corner 3. It's good.
And he's the one guy that we know can light it up from deep for that Riptide. Obviously Anderson as well, but he's really that spot-up shooter that the Riptide go to.
We don't know how much we'll see of Anderson this afternoon. He is on the bench for the Riptide, but I'm sure they want to get him some rest for the playoffs.
Yep. This is their last regular season game.
Springer pump fakes, kicks it to Frazier in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Frazier tried to muscle it into Springer, and that's going to be a jump ball. Cape Breton will have a second to shoot. Might want to try and oop it in there to Anthony Walker. Might be their best shot.
Yeah, see a spin move right here.
And poor awareness there from Walker.
Yep.
Couldn't get the shot up. It's going to be St. John basketball. Here's Campbell. Starting at point guard today for the Riptide. Campbell into the paint, the alley-oop for Addison. Can't connect. Frazier pushes it up. Springer wide open for 3. Thought it might have got the roll there before Rush tried to tip it.
Yeah, it might just be our angle. That might have been off the rim. Hard to say really from here.
And Commons gets a layup to go. St. John leads 7-3. And of course, the Highlanders defeated the Riptide by 19 points on Thursday night. Here's Frazier, spins, loses it, and it's a 3-on-2 break for St. John. The layup is good for Brown, and it's going to be a timeout for Ben Resner. And Alex, we're not seeing the same intensity so far tonight that we saw on Friday night from the Highlanders.
No, it's another slow start for Cape Breton. That's really plagued them all season long. They got to play it like it's playoff basketball every minute of the game now. I mean, second half comebacks are great, but it's even better when you don't have to make a second half comeback.
For sure. Currently, Moncton are down against the Halifax Hurricanes, so we'll keep an eye out on that game, an important game for the Highlanders. Currently a half a game ahead of the Miracles. 4 games remaining for the Highlanders this season, including this one against the Riptide. They have 2 meetings against the Miracles coming up, along with a meeting with the Island Storm to finish off the season. And a pretty good crowd tonight at Center 200. It certainly packed up a little bit towards the end of the game, but especially for during this time of year where there's playoff hockey and playoff basketball on TV.
Yep. Definitely hard to compete with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but some loyal Highlander fans out to support their team.
Looks like we're about ready to resume action here. We'd love to hear from you on Twitter throughout the game. Hit us up at Dylan_White or at AlexMcLeod24. Questions, comments, feedback, criticism, whatever it is, we'd love to hear from you. Rush inbounds for Cape Breton. And Frazier will direct the offense. Springer to Frazier. Frazier pump fakes, gets it back to Springer. Highlanders swing it. Springer open in the corner. Short, and that'll go out of bounds. Just under 10 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Highlanders trail 9-3. Alex Campbell gets it to Addison. To Famotimi in the corner. The 3 is off target. And the Highlanders will come back the other way. Rush on the perimeter. Drains a 3. Billy Rush so good at hitting that open 3-pointer for the Highlanders.
Highlanders have a lot of guys that can spread the floor well. Rush can hit from deep. You got Frazier, who's obviously a great shooter. Wood Fox, one of the best in the league. Austin Witter's a big man who can really spread the floor well for the Highlanders.
Jaron Skeet.
Jaron Skeet, they're Darren Scott. They're a team that spreads the floor well.
We haven't really seen them go with their best shooting lineup yet. We mentioned that in the last game, but clearly they found a lineup that worked for them in that second half. Spreading the floor would also give opportunities for guys like Frazier and Mann to get to the hoop. Frazier double teamed. Woodfox picks it up. Under 9 minutes to go. Rush for three again. That was a tough shot, contested. St. John no good on that one. Rush snags the rebound and dishes it to Springer. The left-hand finish is good. Clinton Springer bringing some energy early on. Campbell passes up the screen from Addison. Here's Famutimi. Pulls up from three, off the dribble, it's good. It's a long two, though. Had his foot on the line. Frazier to Walker. They'll go up with the hook, just short. Addison reels in the rebound, and St. John will push it up the floor. Inside, nice little spin. And Commons will go to the line for two.
Nice little spin move by Commons there. He got under the rim, used it to protect himself against the defender, and all he could do was foul and send him to the line.
That's what you like to teach post players, is reading the defense and how they're guarding you, and then using that to your advantage. Commons did it perfectly right there. Misses the first free throw, though. Second one is no good either. 13-8 is the score right now in favor of the St. John Riptide. Just over 7.5 to go in the first quarter. Frazier. Miscommunication there with Rush, but he saves it. Almost goes back over. Famutimi will.
They may have gotten away with one there. It is hard to see where exactly that half-court line is due to the logo, but looks like he slid over there. Missed call by the official, benefits the Highlanders.
Frazier trips up.
Frazier just takes a tumble.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. It's Frazier. A lot of dribble. Nice find for Clinton Springer. And he'll get another layup for Cape Breton. Great find there from Frazier.
And great finish there from Springer, too. He kind of bobbled to the catch a bit and then finished without even landing. So great concentration by Springer.
Commons, the handoff to Famutimi. Sets a screen for him, too. Baseline drive, the dish. Commons will go to the line for two. Commons showing off an array of post moves. He did the over-the-shoulder.
Yeah, that might have been a bailout call by the official there. Commons not even facing his own net and gets the call.
It is an unorthodox move if you have that in your arsenal, and not a lot of people are used to guarding it. A guy that we used to play with used that a lot, Nathan Moseychuk.
Yep.
Shout out to Nathan.
Yeah, it's always good when you have multiple post moves that you're comfortable with, because that really makes the defender uneasy. Can't really depend on you to go to one way, and obviously that makes you a better scorer down low.
Commons responds to missing his first two free throws with two made ones right there. Here's Frazier. Ball fakes and gets it to Springer in the corner. Springer tried to force it through to Witter, but two Riptide players were right there. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Cape Breton will get the ball in the baseline. Both Skeet and Witter into the game right now for Cape Breton. Rush with it. He'll get it to Witter. He pump fakes, drives, kicks it out. Rush open for three. Just off on that one. Great effort by Witter to secure the rebound, though. Springer, he'll try the three now. And that one's no good.
A little too three happy there. I think they could have ran a little bit better of a set there. Try and get a post touch, get some cutters in the lanes.
Brown, the left-hand hook. He'll get it to fall. Riptide lead by 7 right now. The lob into Frazier. Pump fakes, and he'll draw the foul. Frazier, Alex, is a crafty player when he gets down low.
Yep.
Really good at drawing the foul.
And a very good free throw shooter as well.
Frazier had 26 points to go along with 8 assists and 6 rebounds in the Highlanders win on Friday night against the Storm.
And always happens that when you say someone's a good free throw shooter, they miss, right?
Whenever you praise them at all, they always miss their next free throw.
Yeah.
Frazier goes 1 of 2 at the line. And when he plays efficiently, Alex, and gets into the scoring column, the Highlanders always seem to be a better team.
Yeah, he's definitely a leader on the offense for them. And then on defensively, you kind of look at Springer and Walker and Witter as the big three there. But when you have Frazier, who's putting up 25-plus points, they're going to be successful.
I'd add Rush into that.
Rush and Man. They have a strong defensive team.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they do give up a lot of points sometimes, so consistency is the key.
Famutimi, the spinning fade, big rebound from Stover. Stover didn't get the start tonight. Led the league in blocks per game last year. Here's Frazier into the paint. He'll get the and one. Chad Frazier looking to make it a one-possession game at the free throw line.
Frazier pumped up after that finish, high-fiving a fan.
First personal foul. Shooting 1 from the Highlanders, Chad Frazier.
Frazier can't connect on the free throw.
Those types of interactions are why those fans pay the big bucks for the courtside seats, eh, Dylan?
For sure. Stover. Hand down, man down, can't get it to go. The rebound, though. Riptide can't get it to fall on the putback. Skeet finds Rush. Witter open for 3. Just off on that one. And when Witter gets going, Alex, he's dangerous on the perimeter.
Yeah, the Highlanders are okay with that shot. Witter's, especially on that straight-on 3 or the corner 3, he's not much of a shooter from the wings, but when he gets those straight-on looks, they're okay with that shot.
Commons gets a hook shot to go on the offensive rebound. And that extends the Riptide lead to 6. At least it should. Skeet, the 3. Off on that one. Rebounded by Famutimi. He'll see through the offense for the Highlanders. Nice tip from Witter. And Cape Breton coming in transition. Springer into the paint. Big block from Stover. One of the best rim protectors in the league. Rush tried to force it in there to Witter, but it goes off the foot of Famutimi. And Sefton Barrett will check in for the Highlanders, a new addition to the team after Hank Thorns and Chadwick Field both went on IR. Skeet uses the screen from Witter. Witter's open on the perimeter for a 3, but Rush will take it into the paint and get the left-hand layup. 19-15. What a year. Just over 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Commons. Stover on the elbow, hands it right back off to Commons. The fade blocked by Witter. Skeet pushing it in transition for the Highlanders. Tried to lob it to Witter, but a little miscommunication there. We've seen that a few times already today, Alex. Highlanders just not on the same page with some of their passes.
Yeah, they really got to do a better job communicating. And it doesn't have to be verbal communication, just that simple, give someone a look. Just can't be throwing the ball away. Possessions are too valuable.
Brown kicks it out to Stover. It's McQueen inside. Commons, the hook. Gets the roll. Commons has 8 points and 6 rebounds already in this one. Here's Skeet. Finds Rush on the elbow. Hands it right back off. Jaron Skeet. The jumper is good. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first. Brown taking Rush one-on-one. Double team now. And a great effort there from Barrett, but it's going to remain Riptide ball. Famutimi with it. Kicks it out. It's Brown. The three. In and out. Skeet. Between the legs pass to Witter, and Witter will get whistled for a walk.
Say that 10 times fast, Dylan.
I don't think I'll try it, Alex. Woodfox checks back in for Cape Breton. Olu Famutimi using the screen from Stover. He'll pull up, and he'll miss. Skeet dishes it to Witter. A nice flashy pass, and Witter will get the roll. They're actually going to give that to Sefton Barrett on the tip-in.
Yep. Looks like it may have been offensive interference.
Yeah.
But no call from the official.
Commons drains along, too. And that's 10 points for him already. On pace for 40. Rush. Step back Jay. Can't get it to fall. Nice tip from Witter there, though, to keep it alive. The alley-oop. Rush. Misses the dunk. Highlanders are getting kind of spoiled by Anthony Walker.
Yep.
Ready for that lob all the time.
That was a good look, though. That's one that you'd expect Rush to finish.
Riptide lead by 4. 1.5 remaining here in the first quarter. It's Famutimi driving. And that's going to be a foul called on Skeet. I think it's going to be a block.
I think he got called for the push there, so it's going to be Riptide ball on the baseline.
Stover finds Commons. Great play there by Woodfox to knock it loose. Woodfox in the corner, mishandles it, and it'll be Riptide ball.
Woodfox wanted a touch, and had to get that from the official before Riptide could have the ball. Wanted to make sure he got that feel for his hands. Veteran play there.
Yep. Great defense from Barrett. He'll get whistled for a football, though. It's going to be Aaron Brown inbounding for the Riptide.
Full reset for the Riptide after that kicked ball in the backcourt.
Famutimi to Commons. Great hand there from Witter. He's been really active on the defensive end so far, Alex.
Yeah, he has. He's really providing that spark defensively.
And Rush with the trifecta. Might have been a long two, though. Famutimi. Guarded by Skeet. Famutimi pulls up. Great block, but Skeet will get whistled for a foul. And Olu Famutimi will go to the line for 2.
Highlanders obviously not pleased with that call from official Paul DeBailey, but he saw some contact on the wrist of the shooter, and he'll head to the line.
DeBailey is a familiar face in Cape Breton, Alex.
He is, yeah, always doing a bunch of AUS games, some high school games when the Cold Bowl Classic is on.
Famutimi misses the free throw. Played at the University of Arkansas.
DeBailey, definitely one of the best officials we have in the Atlantic provinces.
Skeet decides to pull up from 3. He's short. McQueen almost muffed the rebound, but able to secure it. And it looks like the Riptide will hold for the last shot. McQueen pulls up. The 3 is short. Witter can get one off. Good!
He makes it! With a 3-quarter court shot.
That one gives the Highlanders a lead. Austin Witter banks it in.
But did he call glass?
It doesn't matter, Alex. Witter is here.
And that's when to get the crowd going. Crowd was a little, kind of not really into the game there in the first quarter, but that really fired them up.
And that gives the Highlanders a 1-point lead going into the second quarter, and they got to be happy with that, Alex.
Oh, absolutely. And more of a defensive battle today. We've seen them have not great starts where the other team will put up like 30, 35 points in that first quarter. Holding the Riptide to 23 points is definitely a step in the right direction.
How can the Highlanders work to stop Chris Commons going forward? He's got 10 points, 6 rebounds already in this one, Alex, and he's been really efficient down low.
Yeah, I mean, he's a really strong player for the Riptide, especially when they don't have Anderson or Freeman on the floor. He's really their first option. You just got to work hard, body him up. I like the matchup with Witter on him rather than Anthony Walker, just because he's such a strong physical presence down there. Walker's more of a help side defender. He comes in for those big blocks on the weak side.
We'd love to hear from you on Twitter throughout the game. Hit us up at Dylan_White or at AlexMcLeod24. Questions, comments, feedback, etc. Whatever it is, we'd love to hear from you.
Quick update from the association. The Cleveland Cavaliers lead the Indiana Pacers 68-65 with just over 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Cavaliers, of course, lead that series 3-0.
And a few updates from around our association. The Halifax Hurricanes are up 73-57 on the Moncton Miracles, so that's a good sign for Highlanders fans out there listening. The Niagara River Lions lead the Orangeville A's in an important game with playoff implications, 43-36. While the Island Storm are up 2 on the Kitchener-Waterloo Titans just at the start of the second quarter. Windsor also lead by 1 over the London Lightning, 18-17 in the first quarter of action there. Here's Addison. Gets it to Stover. Stover inside. Aaron Brown, the hook. And he'll go to the line for 2. Aaron Brown, the 6'5" guard from St. Joseph's University. Hits the first free throw. The lefty makes it a bit tougher for Highlanders players to guard him.
And lefties are always crafty on that low block, too, because you're always expecting that right-hand hook, but those ones that can go up, that little pump fake on the right and get going to the left, it's tough to guard when you're not expecting it.
Woodfox finds Witter on the low block. Witter spins, goes right. The hook is good. Austin Witter off to a good start for the Highlanders. McQueen inside. It's Addison. Double teamed. And a great defensive effort there from the Highlanders. Barrett will take it up. Sefton Barrett into the paint. Kicks it out to a wide open Booker Woodfox. He'll hit the shot from downtown.
And that was great penetration there, from Sefton Barrett. Great kick to the corner. Here's a big lob.
Anthony Stover showing off his athleticism, quieting the crowd a bit here at Center 200. Still drew some oohs and ahs from the crowd, though, Alex.
Yep.
Rush into the paint. He'll answer with a slam of his own. Here's Alex Campbell to Stover. Back to Campbell. He'll pull up from 3. Long on that one, but Rush and Witter both went for it, and it goes out of bounds. Riptide ball. Anthony Walker will check in for Austin Witter.
Famutimi comes back in for the Riptide.
McQueen spins. That's a tough shot.
Like a travel.
Definitely looked like his feet came down before he released it. And there's going to be a transition foul called. Highlanders will get it on the sideline. Barrett inbounding. Barrett scored his first bucket as a Highlander on Friday night towards the end of the game. Woodfox finds Barrett coming off the screen. He'll take Famutimi one-on-one. He pulls up. No good. Rebounded by Addison. Campbell pulling up from the elbow. That's wide open. Too easy there for Campbell, Alex.
Yeah, that one's way too easy. Gotta get a hand in that in transition. Just players at this level are gonna make that all day.
Just over 9.5 to go. Frazier drains the trifecta. And if Chad Frazier has his shot going, he's difficult to stop, Alex.
Yeah, he's so good at getting into the lane. When he's got that shot going, it's pretty impossible to guard him. And he's a great distributor of the ball as well.
Addison gets whistled for a travel. It's going to be Highlanders ball. They lead by 6. Rush hands it off to Woodfox. Frazier uses the screen from Walker. Back to Woodfox. He pulls up on the double clutch, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Woodfox, as we know, is a great free throw shooter. He's going to head to the line for 2 here. But, of course, as I say that, he's probably going to miss one now. As Walker and Sefton Barrett on the floor for the first time together. 2 great defensive players for the Highlanders. And there we go. There's the miss, as predicted.
We just got to stop praising players.
Yeah.
Permanently, Alex. Took me a while to finish my thought there. Woodfox goes 1 of 2 at the line. Highlanders lead 35-28. Alex, if you're Riptide coach Rob Spahn, do you go to Anthony Anderson at all in this one?
I think Anthony Anderson might just be here in an assistant coach kind of role today. You know, the veteran, obviously he's been around the league for a long time, knows a lot about the game. So I don't think we're going to see him play in today's game.
Not even if they're down in the fourth quarter? Try to bring him in?
I mean, you bring him in cold then?
Yeah.
It's hard to say, right?
Commons just hit a 3, dishes it to McQueen.
And really, I think that you want to have the other guys on the floor in the fourth quarter because that gives them the experience. They've already locked into that second position in the conference. So you want your other guys. We know that Anderson's going to be great down the stretch, but you want your other guys getting that crucial experience from tight games in the final minutes.
Highlanders, Miracles, and Riptide, and Highlanders all in a 3-way battle for the final 2 spots in the Atlantic Division. Woodfox pulls up. He'll hit the 3. Riptide definitely keeping an eye on who they'll play in the first round in that 2-3 matchup.
Yep.
McQueen inside. It's Addison. He'll pull up from the short corner and get it to fall.
Different release there by Addison, too. Tough to contest that shot. Released it high above his head. It's such a big player. It's really hard to get the hand in there because you can't get it in really a pocket. So you really got to guard it right at the tip.
Woodfox draws the foul. That looked like a veteran play from Woodfox.
He's going to make both of these free throws. I'm calling it.
Woodfox has played all over the world. The oldest player on the Highlanders. (39-33). Just under 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter, Highlanders lead by 7. It's Commons. Just made a 3. He'll pull up from the elbow this time, and he's a bit off. Frazier pushing it in transition. Into the paint. Left it out on a platter for a second there, though. That shot from Woodfox is no good. Riptide push it. Brown muscles it in. Nice finish there from Aaron Brown. Walker ready to inbound for the Highlanders.
5-point lead with just over 7 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Fans here at Center 200 just got the update on the Moncton game. They're pretty happy with the current status. Springer to Frazier. He'll use the screen from Walker. Highlanders swing it around the perimeter. Rush kicks it out. Springer to Woodfox. 4 to shoot. Wide open. Great ball movement here from the Highlanders, but can't get it to go in the corner. I thought that might have been a violation, Alex.
Yeah, I don't think he got that one off, but didn't go in, so no harm done.
Great interception there from Billy Rush. Woodfox hands it off to Frazier. He'll pull up just short on that one. Here's Commons down low, guarded by Walker, and Walker will get whistled for a foul.
That's a soft one right there.
It looked like Walker was making a concerted effort not to foul there, but Commons used his body to draw the foul. Commons, the 6'9" forward from the University of South Carolina, Aiken. A new acquisition for the Riptide. Was not playing for St. John in their last game here at Center 200.
Hits them both from the line. 3-point game.
Just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. Woodfox to Springer. He'll find Witter down low. Witter, the hook. No good on that one. Alex Campbell will slow things down and see through the offense for the Riptide. Brown, a foul before he traveled, it looked like.
Foul and then another hard foul afterwards.
Yeah. Highlanders not looking to give up anything easy.
No.
Campbell skips it over to Brown. Brown taking Witter one-on-one. Gets it up over Witter, but the shot won't fall. Frazier pushes it in transition. Woodfox pulls up, and he'll drain the three. Booker Woodfox off to a good start for the Highlanders. Campbell, the handoff to Famutimi. Another handoff. And Campbell pulls up. No good. Highlanders lead by 6. Frazier into the paint. Dishes it to Witter, and he'll slam it home. Great feed and a great finish there from Frazier and Witter.
It's going to force Coach Spahn into a timeout.
And Alex, speaking of Coach Spahn, we mentioned on Friday night, it's a tight battle for the all-time NBL Canada wins record. Joe Salerno leads the way with 109 wins. He has an all-time record of 109 and 114, while Spahn trails by just one game with a record of 108 and 80, a 574 winning percentage all-time. So Riptide players definitely want to bring him into a tie with Salerno in this game, although the Island Storm are playing right now. The Storm, I believe it's just 1 or 2 wins they need to clinch a playoff spot, Alex.
Yeah, I think they're I think it's one away right now. They're looking to clinch that third spot so they don't have to play the Halifax Hurricanes in the first round.
Mm-hmm. Although the St. John team isn't a team that you want to play either.
No, especially now with Commons, and they got Anderson and Freeman, and Famutimi's playing well. They're going to be a tough team. It's going to be a really interesting playoffs.
Yeah, the Riptide might have the best two players in the Atlantic Conference on their team with Freeman and Anderson, and Commons is a pretty solid player too, great as a third option.
Yep.
Stover, a rim protector. So this Riptide team is looking pretty good headed into the playoffs. But if Cape Breton can keep playing the way they've been playing these past 3 games, teams won't want to play them either.
No, the league is so close this year. I mean, you see a little bit of a gap in the standings, but anybody can beat anybody, and anybody has beaten anybody.
Although London have been maybe a step above the rest of the league so far this year. But Royce White is,
fair to say.
I believe Royce White is still out with an injury, so hopefully he'll be ready for the playoffs. Definitely want to see every team at their best. Campbell. Into the paint. And that's a nice finish from Alex Campbell, making it a 6-point game. Rush. He'll find Frazier on the wing. And the Highlanders swing it. Springer, 5 on the shot clock. Fakes, does a hook shot. Nice move from Clinton Springer. He's got 6 points in the first half. Campbell to Commons. Commons a little play-action fake and then finds Famutimi. He's short on the mid-range jumper, though. Woodfox driving, pulling up from the free throw line, and he'll drain it.
Woodfox has really got it going now. He's playing with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, playing hard defensively, and obviously he's got things rolling on the offensive end.
Campbell. Addison with it now. He drives, and there's going to be a foul called on the floor. Looks like Rush was a bit shaken up. Might have got an arm to the face. But Rush will get called for the foul.
Was that a foul for biting? Is that what happened there?
I don't know, Alex. We don't want to rush to conclusions.
Very true.
Addison to Famutimi. Always ready to shoot, but he'll drive this time. Can't get the floater to go. Springer in transition. Great find of Woodfox. Thought he would shoot it, but Frazier has it now. Highlanders slowing things down. Springer from downtown. Springer caught fire from 3 on Friday night. Really energized the Center 200 crowd. And he's getting rewarded with big minutes here this afternoon.
Yep.
There's a rebound from Springer. Woodfox will slow things down and yield the ball back to Springer. Into the paint. Big block there from Addison. Witter with it on the elbow. Pulls up just long. Great effort from Springer to keep the ball alive. Witter pulls up from 3. Short on that one. Might have wanted to see the Highlanders reset there and run through some offense, Alex.
Witter obviously feeling it, but maybe you want to work it around, try and get Woodfox another touch. He's been playing a very effective game in the second quarter.
And the Highlanders call a timeout after Alex Campbell drained the long 2. And Alex, you have to be impressed with how the Highlanders have played without Hank Thorns and Shadrack Lufiel.
Yeah, sometimes you need something like that, like the big injury to Thorns, to come together as a group. And obviously Lufiel's a big part of their team missing too. He was really a vocal member of their team. And it's just you have to have your other guys step up, and that's what they've done. We've seen Clinton Springer really come out of the woodworks and just start performing on both the defensive end and offensively.
And we were definitely worried when Lufiel went away with the not really an injury. I think he had
I believe he went to attend the birth of his child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not an injury, a very happy moment for
Yes.
Lufiel. Congratulations. But we were definitely worried about the depth of the Highlanders' big men without Lufiel.
Yep.
But Austin Witter and Anthony Walker have really stepped up.
They have, and they also have shown that small lineup too, where you have Billy Rush or Charles Mann on the floor playing the 4 position. And that way, they're really running and gunning when you have that lineup on the floor.
And we're just about ready to resume action. Highlanders taking their sweet time with the timeout, as they always do.
Yep.
Rush will inbound. Skeet entering the game for Cape Breton. He's played really well the past few games. Been a big part of this Highlanders team playing well. Witter, the handoff to Frazier. He'll skip it over to Skeet. Skeet finds Frazier. Frazier, with just 3 on the shot clock, turns it over. Here's Addison. Great D there from Springer to get back.
Yeah, that's a good foul there by Springer. Make him earn it at the line.
Highlanders lead 52-41. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first half of play. Moncton currently trail the Halifax Hurricanes 91-80 with 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. So Cape Breton fans should be happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a tough playoff race.
Island Storm also trail Kitchener-Waterloo by 11. So the Highlanders, if they keep on playing the way they're playing, they could be well on their way to playing the Riptide in round 1 rather than the Hurricanes. And that's a hard foul. Clinton Springer will go to the line.
And if you're Coach Ressler, are you thinking about something like that? Whether or not you'd rather play the Riptide or Halifax, or just win your games?
I think they just got to focus on winning their games and getting some consistency.
Yeah.
That's been their biggest problem all season, is coming out every night and playing the same way. Springer hits the first free throw. I believe if they win this game, it'll tie their longest win streak of the season.
Yeah, it'll make 3 straight and 4 of 5,
Yeah.
I believe.
But the Highlanders have shown they can play with the Riptide and the Hurricanes, although when the Highlanders, did beat the Riptide, they were without Gabe Freeman. And Anthony Anderson did drop 51 on Cape Breton the last time he was at Center 200, but what do you think, Alex? Would you be focusing on just winning games?
Oh yeah, you just got to win your games. If you start getting into things like who you want to play in the playoffs, that's usually when you miss the playoffs.
Yep. Skeet drives, dishes to Witter. Witter goes up strong, can't get the roll though. Rebounded by Campbell. Campbell finds Famutimi. It's Commons down low, taking Witter one-on-one. Commons skilled in the post. And Rush fouled him as he went to double team. It's going to be on the floor. One more foul, and St. John will enter bonus. Addison pulls up. Short on that one. Rebounded by Rush. Skeet. Over to Frazier. Rush with it. Can't get the contested shot to fall. And here's Brown in transition. Nice finish. Frazier was really trying for the block there.
Yeah, that's a good take by Brown. Able to capitalize on that 2-for-1 opportunity, then they'll get the last possession of the half, unless, of course, Cape Breton gets an offensive rebound.
Cape Breton lead 54-44. Just under 20 seconds remaining. Here's Frazier. Gets it to Springer. He pulls up short on that one.
And there's the offensive rebound.
Just a few to shoot. Ill-advised shot there. Another offensive rebound. Witter pulls up. And that's no good. That does it, folks, for the first half of action. The Cape Breton Highlanders lead 54-44. We will be back with you in the second half momentarily. Stay tuned. Hello, folks, and welcome back to Center 200 for NBL Canada basketball action. My name is still Dylan White, and I'm still here with Alex McLeod.
Still my name, yeah, still here.
What did you think of the first half, Alex? I
like the energy the Highlanders played with. They've really shown over the past couple games that they can compete with the best teams. Obviously, this is a short-manned Riptide team with Anthony Anderson and Gabe Freeman not playing.
Of course, Anthony Anderson is on the bench, so we could still see him, but it's unlikely. Coach Rob Spahn likely wanted to give him a rest. Here's Frazier. Hands it off to Rush. And he'll seed it right back to Frazier. Frazier pulls up right in the face of Brian Addison. Chad Frazier gives the three-point goggles to the crowd too, Alex.
Yeah, on the long two.
Sorry, folks.
Disappointing.
Fake news here. Here's Commons, guarded by Walker. Great defense there from Walker. But Addison picks up the offensive rebound, and he'll go to the line for two. Brian Addison, the 6'9" forward from the University of Buffalo. Same university as Jaron Skeet of the Highlanders.
Yep.
Addison misses the first free throw. Second one is good. 56-45. Early on here in the third quarter, Austin Witter ready to check back in already. Rush driving, the floater. Looked like Commons got a piece of that. Brown to Famutimi. A lot of space for Famutimi to get it up. Misses the mid-range jumper, though. Nice pass. Campbell was fouled inside by Rush, and Rush will take a seat. Alex Campbell has played pretty solid so far in the starting role with Anthony Anderson taking a seat today, Alex.
Yeah, he's really done a good job working the ball around, getting open looks for his teammates. He's playing well.
Campbell from the University of Windsor hits the free throw. 10-point game. Chad Frazier to Witter. Highlanders swing it. Frazier pulls up from three. He's off on that one. Addison secures the rebound, and he'll push it up for the Riptide. Great play by Springer to get a hand on that ball, and the Highlanders will rush the floor. The alley-oop pass. Witter brought it down, decided not to shoot it, and turns it over.
Yeah, I thought that was the right decision. Just Anthony Walker wasn't quite ready for it. I like that big pass that they had down low.
Campbell hits the corner three, and it's 56-49. Frazier. Witter with it now. At the point, he pulls up. No good. Campbell. He's going to slow things down. Lots of ball movement from the Riptide. Addison has it on the low block. The pump fake and the skip pass to Brown. The three from the wing doesn't fall, and Woodfox will take it up for the Highlanders. Walker gets the feed on the post. The drop step finish for Anthony Walker.
Walker's really picked up his game in the past couple of weeks, couple 20-point games. And obviously he's still a great defender.
He had 17 rebounds in Thursday's game against St. John. 17 rebounds were to go along with 21 points. And he leads the NBL of Canada in field goal percentage, Alex. So he's definitely been really efficient this season for the Highlanders. Brown hits the first free throw. And Walker, Alex, is definitely a guy the Highlanders will want back for next season.
Oh, absolutely. He's been one of their better pickups this year.
Brown hits the free throw, makes it a 7-point game. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Frazier finds Woodfox on the wing. He'll use the screen from Witter and bounce it right over to him. Frazier wants the screen from Walker. 7 to shoot. Witter fakes, drives, blocked by Commons, and it's going to be a shot clock violation, but it's not. St. John will continue up with the ball.
2 great blocks there from Commons. Now he pulls the 3, and bang.
Commons off to a fantastic start for the St. John Riptide. And it's going to be a timeout for Ben Resner. And Chris Commons so far, Alex, having a great game. He's got 15 points and 11 rebounds, a double-double already. Highlanders having a tough time stopping him.
Yeah, he's really been a force, dominating in the first half, and he's really got things going here early in the second.
We have a few updated scores from around the league for you. The Hurricanes currently lead the Moncton Miracles in the fourth quarter with just 4 minutes remaining, 127-96. So it's looking like the Hurricanes will come away with the win, and Moncton are going to have a tough time securing that playoff spot.
Yeah, they got a tough schedule. I mean, they got 2 left with Cape Breton, home and home series.
So it's really in the hands of the Highlanders. If they can win those 2 games, they're in.
Yep.
Niagara River Lions lead the Orangeville A's 87-61. The A's, a team riddled by injuries all season, and they're both in a playoff battle. Kitchener-Waterloo are up 13 on the Island Storm at halftime, while the Windsor Express and London Lightning are tied at 49. Those are 2 of the top teams in the league facing off in Windsor.
Of course, a big triple overtime win for Niagara over Moncton on Friday. 141-137. That's a big one.
It was a great game. Not the first triple overtime game, in league history. There was one in Montreal a few years ago. Frazier is going to steer the offense for the Highlanders. Cape Breton moving it around. Frazier drives and spins. The fadeaway from the short corner is no good. And Alex, Frazier's a better player, I feel like, when he's not forcing shots like that.
Yeah, when he's really in his element is when he's getting his open looks from good ball movement. He gets into the lane, finds a shooter, and then when he makes that extra cut, that's when he gets his great looks from outside.
Skeet turns it over, and St. John can tie it up with a bucket here. Famutimi loses it, though, and the Highlanders on a 4-on-1. Skeet into Walker, and that's going to be a foul on the floor. And on a 4-on-1, Alex, you definitely want to get a bucket rather than draw a foul.
Yep. But, I mean, you'll take the foul. It's not a wasted possession. It's better than a miss.
Frazier will inbound for the Highlanders.
Just especially with St. John's bench being so short, foul trouble, you might end up seeing Anthony Anderson in this game.
Yeah. Just 8 players today for St. John. Nice bounce pass from Walker. The floater from Woodfox banks in. 4-point lead for Cape Breton. Famutimi. Over to McQueen. Jamal McQueen posting up Skeet. The fadeaway is short. Frazier running it in transition. Way too easy for Chad Frazier. Walked right in for the layup.
Yep.
Olu Famutimi. That ball was knocked out by Frazier, and the officials will discuss it. It's going to remain St. John basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, final score in town. Moncton 110, Halifax 135.
And just confirmed that Moncton lose in Halifax. So the Cape Breton Highlanders, if they can hold on for a win today, will be up a game and a half.
Yep.
On the Miracles.
Currently up a full game. 2 games in the loss column.
Brown kicks it out to Commons. Commons drives the floater, banks in. Commons, as we mentioned, great game so far today. Skeet into the paint, kicks it out to a wide open Woodfox. And the Highlanders will take that shot. A lot of time there for Booker Woodfox.
Yeah, and may have cooled off a little bit at halftime. He was red hot in that second quarter. Hopefully he can get things going here in the second half.
McQueen pulls up, rebounded by Anthony Walker. And sometimes, Alex, when you have so much time, it's harder to shoot.
Yeah, sometimes you overthink it. You kind of don't react as naturally as you would when you just catch and shoot.
Witter can't get the 3 to fall, and St. John will slow things down, run their offense. Stover bounces it into Famutimi, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. Already 5 team fouls for Cape Breton in the third quarter. Just about halfway through. Stover almost loses it, but he'll feed Brown in the post. Aaron Brown, big block there from Anthony Walker. Almost grabbed it.
Yep.
And Witter will go to the line for 2.
And the great thing about that block is that he kept it in play and sparked the transition game for the Highlanders.
Leads to 2 free throws for Austin Witter. Witter closed out that first quarter with a full court shot that gave the Highlanders a 24-23 lead.
And then at halftime, we had another long 74-foot attempt to win a tractor. Yeah. Came up just short of the half-court line.
I don't think the contestant really had the upper body strength to do it.
I don't know how many people have the upper body strength to make a 74-foot shot.
Might have been better if she got one of the players to shoot for her, if that was an option. But
yep.
Commons, the spin, the bank, no good. Witter yields it to Frazier, and he'll run the point for the Highlanders. Inside, Walker, big block by Chris Commons, denies Anthony Walker at the rim. McQueen, Stover, the touch pass out to Famutimi, and he dribbles it out of bounds. Great block there from Chris Commons, though, Alex.
Yeah, that's just asking to be put on a poster when you go up and try and deny Anthony Walker at the rim, but great hand-eye coordination to get the hand on the ball and stay off that poster.
Springer back into the game for Cape Breton. Provided a huge spark in the lineup for the Highlanders in the first half. He got the start today. Frazier fakes out to Skeet. Skeet, nice finish with the finger roll. Looking for the foul as well. Stover, the jumper, no good. And the officials will pause play for a second to bring in the sub. Sefton Barrett checks in for Frazier. And Woodfox will check in as well. It's going to be Skeet at point guard for the Highlanders.
Looks like Frazier maybe bloodied up a little bit, had to come out of the game.
Nice backdoor pass. But Woodfox finds a wide open Clinton Springer. And he'll hit it from beyond the arc. Timeout for Rob Spahn. This gives us a perfect time to thank the Cape Breton Highlanders local sponsors. Eco Home Insulation Systems, insulating your home by tomorrow's standards today. Celtic Creek RV, life is an adventure. Let us take you there. Seaside Communications, we live here. Travel Lodge, the official residence of the Cape Breton Highlanders. CBI Health Group, better health begins here. Nova Imprint, your local authorized Xerox agency. Boston Pizza, we will make you a fan. The Canadian Coast Guard College, the official practice arena for your Cape Breton Highlanders. And finally, Burger King, home of the Whopper. And Alex, the Highlanders saw a little bit of pushback from the Riptide at the start of this quarter, but they've regained their 10-point lead.
That they have, yeah. They're really playing well right now. Commons really came out early in that third quarter, looking to be aggressive. He's still having a great game, up to 20 and 11 already. On a very efficient 7 of 13 from the field.
Still haven't seen Anderson in this one. And
as we said, they only have 8 players with them, and 2 players right now, that being Alex Campbell and Jamal McQueen, already have 4 fouls each.
And the Riptide, they want to win this game, obviously, but it's not really that big of a game for them. They have second place locked up.
Yeah, it's really they're just trying to build momentum going into the playoffs. You don't want to lose any game, especially this late in the season, because you're really trying to find out what your team is made of, and you get crucial experience playing in fourth quarters that are tight.
Famutimi, no good. And role players are so important in postseason games, so it's good to give them a chance to test their skills a little bit more than they normally would.
Yep. And
it's going to be a double dribble called on Walker. Not used to running the floor in transition.
No, not really Giannis Antetokounmpo-like with his great size, but not quite the ball handler.
I'd give you an A on pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name, Alex.
Oh, thank you.
Pretty good effort.
I
just pronounced Antetokounmpo correctly.
I give you an F on pronouncing effort.
There is Barrett, can't get the reverse layup to go. It's Commons, the handoff to McQueen. Jamal McQueen, the step back fade, can't bank it in. The tip in isn't good from Stover, and the Highlanders gain possession. Woodfox to Springer in the corner, wide open, and he'll hit another 3.
Or
Clinton
another 2.
Springer. The refs are killing me. I'm getting really excited for the threes, but
yeah, a lot of long twos by the Highlanders in today's game.
Stover down low to McQueen. McQueen backing down Woodfox.
That little Kobe fade won't go.
And there's a putback from Olu Famutimi. Skeet into the paint.
Skeet puts him on skates for a second.
Yeah, couldn't get the floater to go over Commons. And that's a nice layup from Aaron Brown. Too easy in transition, Alex.
Great jump stop there to split the defenders.
Going to be a foul called, and Alex Campbell will check back in. And Campbell's a guy who will have to be ready to play as a backup role behind Anthony Anderson in the playoffs, Alex.
Yep. He's shown today that he's very capable of running the offense. Has to be a good sign for Coach Spahn.
Update from the NBA. Indiana swept by the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that's going to be out of bounds. St. John ball. It's an 8-point game. Just over 1.5 to go here in the third quarter. Highlanders lead 70-62. Campbell. Almost stolen by Barrett, but they're going to whistle him down for a foul.
Highlanders foul number 22, accepted Barrett. Third personal foul.
Brown inbounding for the Riptide. Famutimi pulls up from the elbow. Short, big rebound from Anthony Walker. Booker Woodfox slowing things down and setting things up for Cape Breton. Springer is coming off the screen, but Woodfox goes to Skeet. Barrett, 6 on the shot clock, kicks it out. Springer, step back from way out, just short. Good effort there from Springer. That's a little heat check there for him, Alex.
Yeah, that's a tough shot, too, with the shot clock running down.
Brown, he's having a good game for the Riptide.
Yeah, he's up to 15 points on this afternoon's game.
Really been a tough player for St. John today. Woodfox off the dribble, no good. Springer active on those offensive boards, but the Riptide will reel in the rebound. Campbell right into the paint. Good defense at the rim from Walker and Barrett, but the Riptide will maintain possession. They'll get it on the baseline.
But a 1.6 second differential here between game clock and shot clock.
Just under 15 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. St. John have it in Campbell's hands. Right to the paint. Great job to protect the rim by Anthony Walker, and Skeet can't get a second half-court shot to go for the Highlanders. And that'll do it for the third quarter. 70-64, the Highlanders lead. And what do the Highlanders need to do to close this game out, Alex?
Well, they've had a great defensive showing so far today, keeping Riptide to just 64 points. I believe the last time they were here, they scored something around 90, 94 points through 3 quarters. So they're definitely a lot more efficient on the defensive end. Offensively, you got to keep the ball in Frazier's hands. Get your shooters like Woodfox. Didn't have a great third quarter, but we know we can heat up at any second. Keep your shooters out there. Billy White, obviously, with 5 fouls right now. He's going to see some limited minutes here in the fourth quarter, sorry. And then you got to look at Walker, see if you can get a big highlight dunk, get the crowd into it. That's what the crowd comes to see, right?
Yeah, for sure. And neither team shooting very well today. As you mentioned, it's more of a defensive battle. St. John shooting 38%, Cape Breton just about 39%. And the three-point shooting hasn't been very good either. Cape Breton shooting at 33%, while St. John just 4 threes, 26% today. Both teams hovering around 60% from the free throw line as well, so maybe we can see a bit more offense here in this fourth quarter. And the Highlanders, big difference today on the stat sheet. They're up 7 assists on the Riptide, so they're definitely moving the ball a little bit better.
They also have 6 more team fouls than St. John. St. John has 2 players in Campbell and in McQueen that have 4 fouls each, but the next highest is Commons with 2, and then only 1 foul for Famutimi, and that's it for the Riptide.
Yeah. And we're ready to resume action for the final quarter of play here at Center 200. It's going to be Riptide ball to start. Alex Campbell will steer the offense for St. John. Famutimi looking to find Commons off the screen. Nice lob, but Stover can't corral the ball. Frazier back into the game. Took a little rest there at the end of the third quarter. Walker to Woodfox. Sefton Barrett right into the rim. What a dunk by Sefton Barrett, Alex. Sort of unexpected.
Yeah, the vicious one-hander. Great slash from the wing. And that's really what the Highlanders have been missing, is that big slasher who can get to the rim. We've seen Walker with the lobs, but if you have Sefton Barrett attacking and dunking, this team is going to be fun to watch.
Famutimi answers with the mid-range jumper. 6-point game. Frazier backing down Campbell. He'll use the screen from Walker. Pulls up. Walker, put back. We've come to expect a dunk there from Walker, Alex, as we were mentioning. But
nice soft hands on the finish, though.
Yep. Here's Campbell. Dribbling around the perimeter. He'll find Brown in the short corner. Brown pulls up. Just short. Rebounded by Famutimi. And it's probably going to be a 3-second violation.
Good call from the official.
I was expecting maybe a jump ball there, Alex. It looks like there was a fight there for a few seconds for the ball.
Yeah, I think that was the right call, though. Definitely camped out in the lane.
Frazier. He's going to direct his teammates here. Finds Walker at the elbow. Woodfox, the lob into Walker, and there's going to be a foul called on Famutimi for impeding Walker's progress. It's going to be on the floor, and Barrett will inbound. Frazier finds Woodfox. 10 on the shot clock here for the Highlanders. Woodfox pulls up. No good. And here come the Riptide. Campbell. Guarded by Frazier. He pulls up. Tough shot there for Campbell. Rebounded by Barrett. Woodfox wide open. No good on the three. Walker can't get the putback to fall. Here's Campbell into the paint. The floater rattles in. Walker probably would have gotten called on a goaltend there if he decided to block it. 74-68. Under 10 minutes to go here in this one. Frazier uses the screen from Walker. Kicks it out. Sefton Barrett just short on the three. Brown inside. Commons had great post position, but Barrett saves the ball from going out of bounds, and here come the Highlanders. Euro step from Woodfox, and a nice floater with a lot of contact for Booker Woodfox. Woodfox having a great game. He's got 21. Here's Brown. Inside, Commons, great position again. But he's double teamed. Nice pass to Stover. And he'll beat the shot clock on that one to make it a 6-point game. Stover, a UCLA alum. One of the best programs in college basketball history.
Yep, for sure.
Here's Frazier. Double teamed, puts it up anyway. Can't get it to fall. Campbell to Brown. He'll pull up, and he connects on the corner three. Aaron Brown really giving the Highlanders some problems. It's a one-possession game. And Center 200 trying to give the Highlanders some energy, and Woodfox makes it 23 points with a reverse layup. Famutimi right back out to Alex Campbell. Campbell lobs it over to Brown. Brown kicks it out. Commons open for three. No good. Campbell can't get the tip in. Woodfox kicks it out. Springer for three. No good. Springer's cooled off just a little bit, Alex, from that good third quarter.
Yeah, you still want to see him take that look, though. That's a good look from deep. That's a nice shot there.
Campbell,
yeah, that's a tough one. Hand right in his face. 2-point game with the Highlanders leading the Riptide, 78-76. Just under 7 minutes remaining in the game.
Ben Resner will take a timeout, which gives us an opportunity to thank the Cape Breton Highlanders local sponsors. Eco Home Insulation Systems, insulating your home by tomorrow's standards today. Celtic Creek RV, life is an adventure. Let us take you there. Seaside Communications, we live here. Travel Lodge, the official residence of the Cape Breton Highlanders. CBI Health Group, better health begins here. Nova Imprint, your local authorized Xerox agency. Boston Pizza, we will make you a fan. The Canadian Coast Guard College, the official practice arena for your Cape Breton Highlanders. And finally, Burger King. And Alex, the Riptide have sort of fought back a bit here in this fourth quarter. What can the Highlanders do to regain momentum?
Well, I don't think the Highlanders have actually been playing too poorly in this fourth quarter. I just think that the Riptide have stepped up their game. I mean, that was a tough shot that we just saw Campbell hit. You got to live with that if that one goes in. But going forward, just got to keep grinding, keep playing tough defense, and getting good looks on the offensive end.
And we're just about ready to resume action here at Center 200. Riptide coming back on with Brown, Famutimi, Campbell, Addison, and Commons. Highlanders coming on with Witter, Springer, Woodfox, Frazier, and Rush. And this lineup, Alex, is maybe the Highlanders' best shooting lineup. Definitely will open up some space for Chad Frazier to drive as Booker Woodfox hits the three.
Yeah, talk about a good shooting lineup. Woodfox heats up so quickly.
But if you look at it, Springer, Woodfox, Witter, and Rush can all hit the three consistently, and Frazier's a guy who can catch fire at any moment, and he's best when he's driving and getting space to get to the rim.
Yep.
Brown pulls up, tries for the answer, rebounded by Woodfox. He'll push it in transition. Woodfox, the dish, Rush, out to Witter, and it'll go back into the hands of Chad Frazier, the point guard. Rush on the elbow. Guarded by Addison. Rush fakes and fades, and he'll get it to fall. 83-76 Highlanders. Just under 6 minutes to go. And there's Famutimi getting one to fall. Frazier drives right to the rim, missed the layup. Addison guarded by Witter. The scoop, no good. But there's Brown, and he can't get the left-hand layup to fall. 83-78. Wide open, Springer in the corner. Good! Clinton Springer with the trifecta. And it's 86-78. Campbell. Nice pump fake there from Commons. Lobs it in. Brown. And he'll connect on the layup.
That's good grit there from the Riptide, getting the ball down low, not settling for that outside shot, despite the Highlanders opening up that lead. You'd like to see them get that good look down low.
Rush can't connect on the three, and the Riptide will come back the other way. Brown down low again. Great ball movement. It's going to be a foul on the floor. I'd wager the Riptide would have preferred not to get the foul call there, Alex. They had a wide open look there for Addison. Right underneath the hoop.
Yep, so that's a good foul there for the Highlanders.
Famutimi drives right, pulls it back out to the perimeter. Here's Commons, so good down low, getting right in there and kicking it out. Great ball movement here. Famutimi long on the three. Tough bounce there for the Highlanders, right into the hands of Commons, who puts it back in.
Yeah, it hit that small area that not on the shot clock, just on the top of the backboard there. So a little bit of misfortune for the Highlanders.
Frazier pulls up from three, and he'll get it to fall. Chad Frazier connecting and giving the Highlanders a 7-point lead. Walker hits the floor, goes right to Famutimi, and Famutimi's been a bit cold, Alex, from beyond the arc. And Center 200 not happy with the call right now. Awesome Witter is going to check back in. And Rush fouls out.
Yeah, that's not a very good call.
I'll be honest, I missed it.
I mean, obviously you'd think the official had a better view, but you don't give a guy a sixth foul like that.
And here's Addison at the free throw line. Connects on the first free throw.
I think Billy Rush has a right to be upset after that one.
Addison. No good on the second one. Witter with the rebound. And that's pretty big for the Highlanders down the stretch. No Billy Rush. Great shooter and defender for the Highlanders. Commons will get called for a foul. That's his second. Frazier.
I believe that was his third foul, Dylan.
Sorry about that. Woodfox from way out short. And the Riptide rebound and come back the other way. Famutimi, nice crossover to get into the paint. Good defense from Springer to strip him of the ball, though. 10 to shoot for St. John. Famutimi can't get it over Witter, and there's going to be a call against the Highlanders.
Looks like it's going to go against Frazier. I think they'll gladly take that foul, as it looked like the Riptide were going to have an easy putback.
Riptide inbounding. Campbell to Addison. Commons with it. He'll find Brown down low. The left-hand hook, no good. Frazier rebounds, and he'll push it in transition. 3-on-1, the alley-oop for Witter. Taps it right back to Frazier for the layup.
Great awareness there from Witter, knowing he wasn't going to be able to finish the alley-oop. Nice touch pass back to Frazier for the easy two.
91-83. Just under 2.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Commons guarded by Witter. Commons right to the hoop. Nice block for Austin Witter. But Commons puts it right back up and gets the roll. Highlanders lead 91-85. Frazier driving. Finds Woodfox open in the corner, in and out.
That one was halfway down, Dylan. That's a good look there from Woodfox.
St. John will look to capitalize off the miss. Here's Campbell. Bricks that one.
Yeah, if you're Cape Breton, you'll take that one all day from Campbell. That's a forced shot. Not a great look.
And Springer slowing things down. And at this point, do you want to milk the clock, Alex, or do you go for the best shot that you can get?
I think you definitely want to run the clock down a little bit. Doesn't necessarily have to be at a 3 or 4 second mark, but you always definitely want to get it down there around 10 seconds before you're attacking.
And there is Brown right to the hoop with the left hand. He has had a spectacular game for St. John in this one. And Highlanders lead by 4. That one is off the foot of Famutimi. Still Cape Breton ball. I don't expect we'll be seeing Anthony Anderson at all in this one, Alex. He'll just sit out for rest here in the final minute.
Yep. You think that like we said earlier, he's probably just here just in case anything crazy happened, a couple foul outs, maybe an injury. But the veteran presence is really like an extra coach for the Riptide.
Woodfox gets it. He'll drive left. Nice spinning scoop shot. Can't get it to go. Off the head of Walker and right into the hands of Famutimi. Here's Famutimi to Brown.
That's going to be a travel. Good call by official Paul DeBailey. Definitely a little shuffle of the feet there before he put the ball on the floor.
That's a costly turnover there from Aaron Brown. St. John could have made it a one-possession game with a bucket there. They'll be up pressing Chad Frazier. Frazier guarded tightly by Campbell. And that's going to be a foul. Riptide have 4 fouls to give, Alex, so definitely want to get those out of the way in case they want to foul to get the Highlanders on the free throw line. And it's going to be a timeout for Rob Spahn. We have a tweet in from Tammy Ferguson. She says, Hurricanes girls cheering on Ty and his Cape Breton Highlanders from Halifax. Great to hear from you, Tammy. Gave us a video.
Yep.
Like it.
Hopefully we can see Tammy's Halifax Hurricanes in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah. She's always so nice tweeting at us. She might not be as friendly when we're playing the Hurricanes in the first round. But Highlanders, if they can hang on, they'll be in a great position to make the playoffs with 2 games against Moncton and 1 against the Island Storm down the stretch here. Kitchener-Waterloo. They are up on the Island Storm. I'm not sure if I have the updated score here. But the Hurricanes did beat the Moncton Miracles 135-110. London up 9 on Windsor, and Niagara are up on Orangeville. 30 seconds to go in this one. Highlanders up 4. And we'll see if the Riptide will foul. And here's Springer holding on to it. He'll drive. Kick it out to Witter. And the Riptide sort of have to foul at this point, even if they get it back. It's Campbell right into the paint. And Frazier will get whistled for a foul. And 11 seconds to go in this one. So if the Riptide hit both, they'll have to foul 4 times, which takes off precious time. So the Highlanders in a pretty good position to win this one, Alex.
Yeah, but you can't count your chickens before they hatch still, and there's still, 11 seconds can be an eternity in basketball.
But it probably takes at least a second to foul.
Oh, you can foul in less than that. It's been a half a second probably.
Campbell. Some crucial free throws here for the Riptide. He'll hit the first.
Now, what do you think about intentionally missing given the foul situation here?
That's risky with Walker and Witter, two great rebounders on the floor. And both of them are good. 2-point game. Riptide will need to foul. Highlanders need to get it in, and that's a 5-second violation. An absolutely costly turnover.
That is something
Clinton
that just
Springer.
absolutely cannot happen if you're Cape Breton.
I'm guessing the Highlanders didn't have a timeout left, else they would have called it.
Yeah, you got to get the ball in play.
Yeah.
2-point game here.
Literally get it to anyone, and you're pretty safe to.
Because the Riptide were going to foul immediately.
And if you are going to have to just get it in and turn it over, send it way up the court so it's not an easy bucket. You can get back and set up on defense.
And he had the baseline. He could have ran the baseline, but he was just staying in one position there.
And Springer has been so great in this game that it's not great to see him make a play like that down the stretch.
Yeah.
And just like that, Alex, St. John have a pretty good opportunity to win this game. You were right not to count the chickens before they hatch.
Yeah.
We were getting ahead of ourselves, sorry.
And when you say we,
I mean me, yes.
mean you.
Highlanders coming on with Walker, Springer, Witter, Frazier, and Skeet. Riptide have Campbell, Commons, Brown, Addison, and Famutimi. And who are you giving the ball to if you're Rob Spahn, Alex?
I mean, Campbell has it here. Famutimi's always a good option.
They miss. Taps it out. Campbell for the win. No good. Famutimi. And that's going to be a win for the Cape Breton Highlanders, 91-89. They're ahead of the Moncton Miracles in the playoff race with just 3 games remaining in the season. That'll do it for us, folks. We'll see you next time when the Highlanders play the Moncton Miracles. Thanks for joining us.